Preview. Preview. Preview.
Hello and welcome to the 2020 Athletic and Activities Awards Banquet. My name is Caleb Smith. I am the Assistant Principal, Athletic Director, and Activities Director here at Valley Center High School. Today we will be honoring our seniors in addition to many of our talented students here at Valley Center High School. This won't be a short show as we have many students to recognize and many awards to go through. So if you don't want to stick around, feel free to check us back later when we post the recording and skip to the parts that you want to see. Being involved in athletics and activities can be hard work, time-consuming, and stressful, but as we have learned recently, it is definitely worth it, and it is a privilege and a blessing to be involved. As Nancy Scriven used to say, the performances we give are our gift to the community. I believe that all of our performances, both in our performing arts department and our sports programs, are definitely a gift to our community, and I know many wish they could be out there watching those today. Today's show honors many of our students, but our main focus is on those spring sport athletes that missed their final season and on those performing arts students that missed their final performances this spring. I did my best to condense this show as much as possible without sacrificing the need to recognize all of our students that deserve that recognition. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as we watch the 2020 Athletic and Activities Awards Banquet. That video should get you very excited for our Hornets to get back out performing for us. The first part of the show tonight is a review of our accomplishments throughout the year. First, we're going to take a look at our girls golf team. The highlight of their season was Maddie Newman and Lauren Williams qualifying for the state tournament. In girls tennis, the highlight of their season was Mallory Feather taking fourth place at the regional tournament and qualifying for the state tournament. For the football team, Coach LeCure said that their record didn't show how competitive they were. They picked up some big wins over Garden City and Goddard, and that was the first win over Goddard since 2005, so that was the highlight of the football season. The cross-country team went to league and had their best meet of the year. Number of PRs and season bests for Coach Russell's team, highlighted by Jalea Hadi being the sole medalist at the league cross-country meet. On the boys soccer side, Coach Coleman said that the highlight of their year was just their ability to overcome a magnitude of adversity within their team and come out of the situation as better people, better leaders, and a lot better character. And that's what we're all looking for in all of our sports. So that was a great highlight for the soccer team. On the girls volleyball side, Coach Segovia said that their theme this year was to get better every day, and she thought they did a great job of achieving that goal. The seniors did a great job with their leadership this year, and it was just a fun overall year for the volleyball team. I want to take an opportunity to recognize Chris McHenry, who was a senior student coach for our football team this year, and he has been the last 4 years, and just been a phenomenal guy to have on the sideline for our football team, and also was a member of our FAA basketball team this year. And so I just wanted to give a special shout out to Chris. Chris, if you're watching, great job, buddy. One of the big highlights of the year was the Little Mermaid musical. Mrs. Upton Tyner and Mr. McCormick's crew put on a great show this year. Ms. Upton Tyner talked about how this was a tough one because people come in knowing the movie and have high expectations, but her crew and Mr. McCormick's crew definitely met those expectations and had a stellar performance. It was really enjoyable, and just appreciate all the hard work they put into that. We'll have some nominations later in the award show for some of those students that were in that production. A huge highlight this year for our athletic and activities programs was the cheer team going into Topeka and taking third place at the state competition. Coach Gillig talked about how this was a goal for her seniors coming into the year, and they were able to achieve that goal. Our cheer team also went out of their way this year to make sure every sports team got at least one road trip where they gave them a little gift for the road, whether that would be snacks or a drink or something like that. And they just did a really good job of spreading school spirit throughout our building, not only during the competitions, but outside of the competitions. So great job by the cheer squad this year. Next up is our dance team, who had another great year this year, performing well at both their camp and the Rally in the Valley competition, as well as a competition outside of here, the Innovative Dance Classic. They were considered one of the best top 3 teams at that classic tournament. I don't know why Mrs. Lang left me out of this picture, because I am also a member of the dance team, but apparently not good enough to make the team picture. But anyway, good job, dance team. Another great year for you guys. Heading into the winter sports now, first we want to take a look at our first ever girls wrestling team. We had 2 girls that went on to qualify for the state tournament. Grace Timmons and Cheyenne Blackwood both went to the tournament and placed and became the first girls in school history to medal at the state girls wrestling tournament. And they are both underclassmen, so we look forward to seeing them wrestle here in the future years. Next up, we have the FAA basketball team led by Mrs. Jantz. In the second year of this program, they went on to have another winning record, and they also won their home game against Wichita East. So great job to her class and her team. This next slide hits 3 of our winter sports. First, our girls basketball team, who had a good season this year, improved throughout the season, had a huge win against Goddard at the end of the year on the road to beat a ranked Goddard team. So that was probably the highlight of the season. Our boys basketball team also had their best season in over a decade. They had a big upset win in the sub-state opening round against Goddard Eisenhower. And our wrestling team went to state and had 2 placers. As you can see in the picture there, Tony and Elias. Tony was a state champion and Elias was a state runner-up. So great job to those guys. Next, we have the bowling team. Our bowling team, led by Coach Van Horn, had another great season in the second year of this program. Had their best performance at the league tournament, and also avenged their dual loss to Maize South this year. So really good season for our bowling team, and we're looking forward to next year as we return quite a few guys on both the girls and the guys side, and the program will be taken over by Coach Chad Wilmot. The debate team had a successful year this year on the regional and state level. They had numerous people place, and the team of Jay, Tristan, Paige, and Rihanna were all 4th at regionals, and Paige and Rihanna survived 6 elimination rounds at the state tournament. So great job to the debate team this year and Coach Cavella. Now looking at our forensics team. While their season was cut short, it wasn't before they had some successes outperforming. They had several that had already qualified for the 5A Acacia State Tournament in May, with several more expected to qualify but were unable to due to all the cancellations. Many of the members of this team, this was their 4th year qualifying for the state semifinals. They had a lot of success in their local tournaments, and we congratulate them on a great season. Now I'm taking a look at the boys swimming team. Also in the second year of their program, for the first time in school history, we had a state qualifying team. Our 200 medley relay qualified for the state tournament. Cameron Moran, Tristan Nalello, Logan Dean, and Garrett Fitch. And then Clayton Ernstein was the alternate. Great job, guys, and way to make school history. Now we switch to the Hornet Highlights 25th Anniversary Show. This was an awesome show by Mr. McCormick and his choir group. It was great to have all the alumni back and to see them on stage singing on the last song with the current students. So what a great performance, and we'll see some nominations for our awards from some of the people in this later today. And last but not least, let's take a look at the pride of Hornet Nation, the Hornet Marching Band. The marching band took 7th overall in the Shawnee Mission North Invitational, and they took 3rd in the white division at the Kansas Bandmasters Association statewide competition held at Washburn University. And as you probably know, if you're a band person, this is one of the premier marching competitions, with many of the elite bands in the state of Kansas performing at the festival. And to cap off their marching season, they went into the Neowalla Marching Festival and took 2nd place out of 25 bands. Let's hear from Mr. Verboom on his thoughts on the Hornet Marching Band season.
Hey, this is Verboom giving you a short recap of the Valley Center High School Marching Band for the 2019 season. It's a pretty eventful one. Had a lot of ups and downs, but overall the kids showed a lot of heart and a lot of character. We did a production of Pinball Wizard this year, which featured a lot of music from groups like The Who, and kind of an interesting show with the props and things we had on the field, kind of bringing a pinball machine to the football field as such. With all the events that we did, I would say some of them, we started out with a kind of a memorable one at Friends University when we did an exhibition there for their homecoming, and I think the coolest thing that we got out of it with the kids was the fact that our own football team was there in the stands to cheer us on, and that was really great to see, and we really do appreciate their support, and just really kind of shows you know, what kind of community that Valley Center really is. Then from there, we went on the Shawnee Mission North Invitational later on in October, and we ended up 7th in 7th place. Both performed in a prelims finals type show right there, and the kids did a really nice job. We went on to the Kansas Bandmasters Association Marching Championships later on that October. We ended up 15th out of 28 bands in the state, which includes everybody, not just basic 4, 5, 6, 8 type classes, but basically everybody competes against one another. So that was quite the accomplishment there. It was sad that we didn't make finals, but kids kind of found some redemption the week later at Neowalla when we came in 2nd place overall out of 25 bands for the 2nd year. Percussion got high drums. We also got high color guard and also high drum major for that event. So the kids kind of redeemed, I feel like they kind of redeemed themselves. But I think, you know, the biggest thing, as I alluded to earlier, it was more than just the rankings and the ratings and the placements and trophies and everything that comes with it. It's the type of character that the kids showed, and the kind of heart they had. I think one of the other cool moments of the season was at the end at Neowalla when Blue Valley North did end up winning the competition after we came in 2nd. But our kids found it in themselves to really congratulate Blue Valley North personally by running up to them and with high fives and handshakes and just wishing them congratulations for a job well done. So that really kind of once again shows the type of character that I feel like we have in our Valley Center Band program, and it says a lot for the kids. So with that being said, not the way we wanted the end of the year this year, but overall, but at least want to allow this marching band recap. The kids did a great job. We've got a great group of kids, and we kind of look forward to the day that we do return, and we'll try to keep that legacy going. All right, see you around.
That's awesome. I love our band. Truly the pride of Hornet Nation. At this time, we're going to shift gears, and we're going to take a look at all of those individuals who were named All-League, All-State, or All-Metro in what I would say is one of the toughest conferences in the state and toughest classes in 5A. Take a look. Again, congrats to all those that were recognized. It's such a feat, such a huge feat in a tough conference and classification. At this time, we want to recognize our first state wrestling champion since 2010. You may remember back in 2010, we dropped a 4A in all sports except football for that year. And Cade Blair and Chase Nitcher both won individual titles for our wrestling program. Well, since then, we haven't had an individual champ. We've had a number of placers and a number of top 3 finishes with our team, and just haven't been able to get over that hump with the individuals. So Tony's big goal this year was to make that happen, and he was able to do that. He got injured during football season, but battled back from that, took a number 2 seed into the state tournament, and just came out on top. Was such a great thing to watch. And just love the passion that Tony brings. Tony, I coached for 2 years on the football team, my last 2 years of coaching, and he's just such a great leader, so fun to be around, and definitely will be missed at Valley Center High School. So let's take a look at what his wrestling coaches had to say about his state championship win.
Tony Caldwell. I think the things that make Tony special are all the things that you would want in an athlete. He's hardworking, good character athlete, great leadership. But for me, the thing that made him special was Tony possessed a psychological trait, a unique psychological trait that he understood in the system. He understood that success came with a lot of setbacks, and he understood that each of those setbacks came with a learning opportunity. Tony's a state championship wrestler because he worked hard every day and pushed himself in those moments. And for me, as a head coach at Valley Center, Tony's state championship match will always be remembered because he was my first state champion as a head coach. He's also the first state champion that Valley Center's had in over a decade. So it was great for our school, great for our program, and I will miss Tony's humor in the wrestling room and his leadership that he brings every day. Next year, he will be missed. Thank you.
Seeing Tony win his state championship his senior year and go out on top how he wanted to was incredible. Not only incredible for us as coaches and him as a student athlete, but incredible for Valley Center to bring a state championship back to Valley Center. Tony is an incredible leader. He's always done what he's asked to do. I had the privilege of coaching him in football and wrestling. Kids just naturally were drawn to him through his personality and his hard work. Having known Tony for a long time, I know that winning state his senior year was a dream come true for him. And words can't describe how much we're going to miss Big T-Bone next year as a leader and an athlete on the field and on the mat.
When Tony won state just a few weeks ago, that was one of the best moments that I've seen in high school wrestling history. Just seeing somebody who's come so far over the course of 4 years and achieve their goal. And he did it in one of the greatest fashions that you possibly could. Tony, you've done great things for this program. You set the standard. You've made it an achievable goal for wrestlers to come, knowing that you can walk in as a freshman, and it may take 4 years to reach that goal, but the goal never changes. And you do whatever it takes to get there. So you sent a great message to all the teammates that you've had the last 4 years, all of the youth that have watched you wrestle over the course of 4 years. You've changed my perspective as a coach and what that can look like. You've really raised the bar for our program and set a great example. I wish you all the best of luck at Fort Hays next year. Go Tigers.
Great job, Tony. More to come on that. At this time, we want to recognize the student athletes that will receive what we call the Hornet letter, which goes to any student that completes 3 sports within a school year. We had a number of students that achieved this goal this year. We did count spring sports. If they finished in good standing the last day before spring break, then they were counted for their spring sport. This is a great way for freshmen to letter. So if you have an incoming freshman next year or in the future, encourage them to be involved in 3 sports and get that Hornet letter, and they can get their letter jacket going into their sophomore year. So let's take a look at these dedicated athletes that competed in 3 sports this year. Now it's time to recognize one of 2 seniors that completed 3 sports all 4 years of high school. We only had 2 in the entire senior class that were able to achieve this feat. The first one is Kylee Dawson. She competed in volleyball, girls basketball, and track and field, and she also completed 1 year in soccer. So Kylee has just been a great athlete for our programs this year, but she also is just a great person and fun to be around. And if you talk to all her coaches, she just improves the morale of her teams. So let's hear what her coaches have to say about Kylee.
Hey, Coach Emig here. I had the privilege of working with Kylee when she was out for track her freshman and sophomore year. And Kylee did events took a lot of grit, a lot of determination, working in hurdles and pole vault. What I remember most about Kylee was just her willingness to work hard, never give up. Even if she took a tough fall, she'd get up and always continue to work hard.
Kylee Dawson. So grateful I got to coach her for 4 years. I know I speak for a lot of coaches when I say that she was a joy to have around. What stands out in basketball with Kylee was probably her athleticism. She was a tremendous athlete. She could jump, she could run, her quickness. There are times in practice she would do things that would just make my jaw drop, and I just couldn't figure out how she was able to do some of those things. But probably more impressive was her ability as a teammate. She wanted everybody to be successful. It wasn't about Kylee, it was about the team, and she just wanted everybody to have the best chance to succeed as they could. Memories of Kylee that I will never forget. One memory would be we had a team dinner over here over Christmas, and my wife made a great meal, and they're downstairs playing, and she got to know my dog really well. That's all you need to know at this point, but brought the house down with everybody laughing. The other one was when we were on a road trip at our mid-season tournament, and our hotel had bed bugs. And apparently Kylee is the one who got to room with the bed bug, which the girls named Jiffy. Jiffy still has a Twitter account. I don't know how active Jiffy is on Twitter anymore. But I will never, ever forget Kylee and the joy that she brought to this team, to me as a coach, and I know she's going to do great things as she goes on. Best of wishes to you, Kylee.
Kylee is a tremendously gifted athlete, but something that makes her special is her ability to get along with everyone. It doesn't matter if she met them for the first time or if she's known them for many years, just her ability to make everybody feel special in some way. One of my favorite memories with Kylee is her growth. When I first met her before her junior year at Summer League, just noticing she was struggling with a couple of things, getting down on herself, and over the 2 years that I got to know her, her tremendous ability to be able to put that behind her and make herself better and her team. She will do great things both on and off the court.
One of the things that made Kylee Dawson such a special athlete was the fact that she came prepared every day to work hard, and she was never satisfied with where she was at. She always was striving to continue to get better, and she would push herself and her teammates to get better every single day. She was also one of those people who could put a smile on anybody's face. She could dance really well. She never gave up trying to teach me how to dance, even though I was beyond awful at it. I'll never forget those moments where Kylie's catching my eye and busting a move and trying to get me to laugh, or try to get me to bust a move too, even though I really couldn't. But I'll never forget those moments with her and just her unrelenting work ethic and desire to make herself better and everyone else around her better. I think, though, my favorite memory with Kylee, among the many that we have, would be one day her sophomore year of track, she brought a puppy to practice, and this dog was instantly a team favorite. Long story short, I ended up bringing this dog home, and he is still at my home. His name is Kylo. He is a 2-year-old German Shepherd St. Bernard mixed puppy who loves popcorn because that is the main food that Kylee fed him while she had him at her house. So Kylee and I will always be connected through the wonderful dog that she brought to practice. And beyond that, I just want to thank Kylee for all the great memories and moments and wish her well moving forward with her collegiate career and beyond.
Again, great job, Kylee. We're proud of you. Another senior to accomplish this feat was Mallory Feather. Mallory competed for our state placing cheer squad that we mentioned earlier, was a captain for them, and she also was a state qualifying tennis player, as mentioned earlier. Mallory is also one of our top softball players, and unfortunately, season was cut short. But she has just been a great asset to our school, has just been a high performer both on and off the field. And we're definitely going to miss Mallory in the future and all of her contributions to our school. So let's see what all of her coaches have to say about her.
Hi, I've had the chance to work with Mallory Feather since her 7th grade year. Since that time, I knew that she was going to be just such an inspiration to our program and to everyone that is around her. I am so proud of her hard work. She has such drive and compassion, and I just wish her the best of luck. I'm so proud of you, Mallory, and I know you're going to go far.
Congratulations, Mallory, for playing 3 sports for 4 years. That's quite an accomplishment. You maintained your grades and did a very nice job with that also, so congratulations.
Mallory, I want to congratulate you on being a 3-sport athlete for 4 years. When you came in as a freshman for tennis, we knew we had to share you with cheerleading, and we made that work, and you kept working on your craft at both, and ended up qualifying for state as a senior and also a junior. We're just so proud of your effort and how much time you put in and your commitment to the program. Thank you again for very, very fun 4 years.
Again, great job, Mallory. We're proud of you, and definitely we missed at Valley Senior High School. This time we're going to shift gears and recognize our 4-year senior performing arts students. Any senior that completed 4 years in any of our performing arts programs, we have highlighted here next. Just a great, talented group that are definitely going to be missed, and really wish we could have seen the rest of their performances this year, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So at this time we're going to recognize them just as a small token of our appreciation. again, such a talented group, and we know that every one of them is going on to do great things. Next up, we're going to recognize our spring sports seniors who also missed out on their final performances this spring. And I know that we can't make up for it, so it'll be forever lost. But just as a small token of our appreciation, we wanted to recognize you during this show. So thank you to all of you for your leadership. And let's take a look at the class of 2020 spring sports athletes. a great group, and thanks for sticking around through those and helping us to recognize each one of those students. This time, we're going to award a few awards that we have here at the high school. The first is the Jeannie Daniels Scholarship, which goes to the female who excels in athletics and has excellent leadership abilities and is of good personal character. The winner of this award gets a certificate and also will be having their name engraved on the plaques right outside the trophy case in the commons at the high school. And the winner of the 2020 Jeannie Daniels Award is Cassie Kinnenberger. Cassie plays tennis and girls basketball for us. She was an all-league selection in girls basketball, and she just does a phenomenal job leading both on and off the court at Valley Center High School. And we congratulate you on winning such a prestigious award here at Valley Center High School, the Jeannie Daniels Award. The next award is called the Carl Searcy Award. It is the same award as the Jeannie Daniels as far as the type of person, but this one goes to a male senior athlete. And this year's winner of the Carl Searcy Award is Tony Caldwell. Tony is a football player and wrestler here at Valley Center High School. Talked about him earlier in the show as a state champion wrestler and also an all-league football player. So congratulations, Tony, well deserved. The next award is the J. Elliott Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to the most inspirational male and female athlete at Valley Center High School. Although Jay is no longer with us, his memory will remain in our hearts forever. The scoreboard is dedicated in his honor, in addition to this award being named in his honor. And this year's male winner of the J. Elliott Memorial Scholarship for the most inspirational athlete goes to Josh Dessenberger. Josh is a senior basketball and tennis player at Valley Center High School. He's also in the band and is going to Newman on a full ride scholarship for academics. Congratulations, Josh. And the female winner for the J. Elliott Memorial Scholarship goes to Riley Ranzow. Riley is a senior on the cross-country team and girls basketball team. She also excels in the classroom. Congratulations, Riley, on your recognition. Congrats to all those winners. Your name is forever on the wall at Valley Center High School. We'll get those up as soon as possible and get you certificates as soon as we can. Now it's the part you've all been waiting for, the inaugural Hornet Activities and Athletics Awards Show. I want to thank all of our coaches, teachers, and sponsors that have helped me put this together. It's been quite the process, a lot of hours and work to get this done, and we're excited for you to see some of these videos and performances that highlighted our 2019-2020 school year. All the nominees should be very proud to be named, whether you're the winner or not. The nominations came from all the fans, students, and parents, and we took the top ones to compile the list for voting. And then our staff and students were able to vote on the winners. The first award is for Most Valuable Activity Senior. This would include any co-curricular activity, so debate, forensics, choir, band, drama, etc., would be involved in this nomination. So let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominees for Most Valuable Activity Senior are Paige Fry, Debate; Chelsea John, Cheer, Drama, Choir; Sophia McNeil, Drama, Choir; Colton Brillhart, Drama, Choir; Gabe Sharvett, Drama, Choir; Haven Massey, Drama, Choir, Forensics; and Kaleo Vincent, Band.
And the winner of the most valuable student involved in activities goes to Kaleo Vincent. Kaleo is a leader in our band family, so let's hear from Mrs. Jolly on what she has to say about Kaleo.
Kaleo, congratulations on winning this year's Most Valuable Senior Award. Your impact over the last 4 years at the high school has affected not only different sports programs such as football and basketball and swimming, but it's definitely made a lasting impact on the band program as well, and that stretches all the way back to 5th grade. You've always been the type of student where when you see a job that needs to be done, you take charge and you do it. The world needs more people with your energy and your drive and your passion, and I hope that you never lose those things. Those are such important qualities and such important traits. You've got such a bright future ahead of you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for our band program. Thank you for making it a better place. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your dedication and your commitment. Best of luck in the future. I know that you've got so many wonderful things ahead of you. Congratulations again.
Now it's time to recognize our most valuable athlete in athletics this year. This includes any Acacia sport, including cheer and dance. And so the nominees could come from any of those. And the nominees are...
The nominees for the most valuable athletics senior are Jacob Byrne, basketball, tennis; Kylee Dawson, volleyball, basketball, track; Tony Caldwell, football, wrestling; Mallory Feather, cheer, tennis, softball; Ellie Shank, volleyball, bowling; and Vanessa Aguilar, dance and soccer.
And the winner of Most Valuable Athlete is, again, Tony Caldwell. As you've already heard much before, Tony was our first state champion in 10 years. He was also an all-league football player and team captain. Let's hear from Coach Schwartz now to present the award.
Hey, Tony, congratulations on winning the highly contested Most Valuable Athlete Award. That's a great honor, and I'm very proud of you. And good luck next year wrestling at Fort Hays.
As an athlete, Tony Caldwell is the entire package. He's smart, quick, strong, and aggressive. He's a charismatic leader that others want to follow, and when they do follow him, he leads them in the right direction. Our defense was the heart and soul of our team this year, and Tony was the heart and soul of our defense. He could take over games. In consecutive series against May South last year, he had an interception and a fumble recovery. Not a common stat line for a guy who plays on the interior defensive line. Tony is a once-in-a-decade type athlete, and I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to coach him.
The next award is one that every parent I know wants their child to be nominated for. It's what we all strive for our children to do, and that's to have great character. This group has been nominated for Most Outstanding Character. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominees for Most Outstanding Character are Ray Flora, football, basketball, track; Noah Schrog, band, cross country, swimming, and track; Vanessa Aguilar, soccer, dance; Ethan Phillips, band, cheer, and tennis; Haven Massey, drama, choir, forensics; Riley Ranzau, cross country, basketball; Tegan Horning, cross country, track, and band; and Ellie Shank, volleyball, and bowling.
And the winner of the award is Ray Flora. Ray is our student body president, as well as was a three-sport athlete this year for us. He his coaches and his teammates just say how selfless he is, how he has a great attitude and willingness to do whatever's best for the team. So let's take a look at what his coaches have to say.
Ray's always been one of those kids who has high character, and how he showed his high character was that he cared more about what was best for the team, and he was a very selfless guy who would go outside of his comfort zone to do things that were the best for the team. He still had his own goals, and he was an incredibly hard worker, but he's the type of kid who always cared about others and would make the right decision when given the choice between things. And having high character like that is something that is very admirable, and we really appreciate about Ray.
I want to congratulate Ray Flora on the Outstanding Character Award. He was a student first, a great teammate, extremely coachable, did the right thing when the coaches weren't watching, and showed great maturity with the choices that he made on and off the court. So excited for his future and the way that he developed as a young man at Valley Center.
There are a lot of stories that I could tell as a testament to the character of Ray Flora, but my favorite came after our Week 2 football victory against Garden City. Ray had an absolute breakout game. He had 2 interceptions that game. He barely missed on another interception, and he was really a large part in our victory. So after the game, he got interviewed by the news, and question after question, he could have seized the spotlight. He could have really lived in and soaked up that moment. Instead, with each question, he deferred. He talked about how well his teammates played. He talked about how well his coaches had prepared them. in his moment, he deferred to other people, and it just spoke volumes to the type of character Ray Flora has.
The next award goes to the person who puts academics first while being a standout in activities or athletics. The nominees are:
The nominees for the Academic Excellence Award are Josh Dessenberger, band, basketball, tennis; Raui Renzau, basketball; Heidi Lang, dance, drama, choir; Mallory Feather, cheer, tennis, softball; Tegan Horning, cross country, track, band; and Matt Patterson, cheerleading.
And the winner of the Academic Excellence Award goes to, no surprise here, Josh Dessenberger. As you probably know, Josh will be going to Newman on a full ride next year to start his path to become a doctor. Let's hear from his teachers and coaches.
Josh, congratulations on being awarded this year's Top Academic Achiever Award. I can't think of anybody who is more deserving of this. It takes such a tremendous amount of dedication and discipline to not only maintain excellence in activities off the field, but also to maintain the academic standards that you've had all 4 years of high school, and I know it started long before that too. You've always been such a spunky person, and it's been so much fun to watch you grow up. I remember you in 5th grade band as this boy who is already about as tall as I am, playing saxophone and just kind of with a mischievous grin, and then watching you grow into a young man who's got so much potential and such a bright future ahead of him. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for dedicating all the time that you have to our band program. Thank you for making it a better place for people that come after you. Congratulations and best of luck in your future.
Hi there. I had Josh in his freshman year in my biology class. It was clear from the beginning what a great student he was. Always so bright, always on time, always getting his homework done before everyone else, and always helping those around him. Over the last couple of years, I've gotten to know him even more, and I realize that he's not only a great student, but just a great kid in general. He's also a great son, a great brother, and a good athlete. I've told him before that if my boys end up anything like him, that I will be extremely happy. Josh is going to do some great things in life. I know he'll make Valley Center proud, and I wish him all the best in college.
I want to congratulate Josh Dessenberger on the Academic Excellence Award. Did an outstanding job in the classroom this year and his whole high school career. Because of his efforts this past season, the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association voted and awarded Josh as All-State Academic. So once again, great job, Josh. We're extremely proud of you.
Hi, I'm Mr. Klusner, and let me tell you why Josh did such a great job in my dual credit American government class. First, he wanted to be excellent. Everything he did, he showed excellence. He worked hard. He was a great role model for his fellow students. He completed every task. You could tell that he was very serious about the class and doing a good job. But that wasn't it. Not only did he do such an excellent job, but he also did it in a way that was fun-loving, and you could see that he just enjoyed being around his fellow classmates. He also was able to ask questions and get the most out of the class that he could. It was his desire to do more than the average student. He did an excellent job, and I do congratulate him on all of his accomplishments. I can't wait to see what he does in the future. Good job, Josh, and good luck.
Hello, this is Brian Shelton, and this is my congratulations to Josh Dessenberger on his winning the Academic Excellence Award for Valley Center this year. I've had Josh in 2 classes, both of them for college credit, sociology, and currently in psychology. Did well in both. His work ethic, his ability to collaborate, and his ability to participate and make others participate is one thing that makes him special. And so again, congratulations to Josh Dessenberger for winning this year's Academic Excellence Award.
Our next award goes to the Standout Freshman of the Year. The nominees are:
The nominees for Freshman of the Year are Emma Bond, volleyball, bowling, softball; Rachel Edwards, cross country, basketball, track; Eli Lefto, football, basketball, track; Ali Koash, volleyball, basketball, soccer. Grace Timmons, wrestling, track. Noah Lonnie Rousey, cheerleading, band. Josh Haley, cross country, basketball, track. And Caden Bastion, golf and cross country.
And the winner of Freshman of the Year is Allie Koash. Allie is a 3-sport athlete and played varsity for the basketball team this year. Just a lot of fun to watch. Enjoyed watching her all year long. Let's see what her coaches have to say.
Allie Koash, congratulations on Freshman of the Year. I know we only had a few short weeks together on the soccer team, but it was obvious even in that short time that you're a very talented athlete. Allie's a great kid, a hard worker, and a good teammate. I know it didn't take long to realize that she was going to be an impact player on the varsity team for us this year. So Allie, keep working hard, keep getting after it, and you no doubt have a bright future ahead of you. Congratulations.
We were really blessed to have Allie as part of our basketball team this year. I'm really proud of the start she has to her career. She's got a great one ahead of her. Obviously, she brought a lot of talent to our team, but she really brought a work ethic and a desire to win and compete that set her apart from some of the other girls. She's obviously worked very hard on her craft, and that is why she was able to earn some playing time. But on top of that, she was just such a great girl in the locker room, helping keeping everybody positive, and I'm so excited to see what she's going to accomplish the next 3 years. Congratulations, Allie.
Allie came to the volleyball program this year as a freshman and was able to use her athleticism to earn a spot on the junior varsity court. She was asked to do things this year that she hadn't done in the past, whether it be back row, front row, or setting. She was always willing to do what was best for the team. There were many times she was pushed out of her comfort zone and rose up to the occasion.
The next award goes to the Sophomore Student of the Year, or Standout of the Year, and the nominees are.
Nominees for Sophomore of the Year are Cheyenne Blackwood, volleyball, wrestling, softball. Emma England, cheerleading, soccer. Cade Wilson, football, basketball, track. Kyla Burdick, choir, cheer, soccer. Dallas Gould, wrestling, football. Kaylee Henderson, cross country, basketball, soccer. And Noah Schrag, cross country, band, and track.
And the winner of the Sophomore of the Year goes to Cheyenne Blackwood. Cheyenne placed 5th at the state wrestling tournament in our first year of girls wrestling. She was also a member of our volleyball team and was slated to be a varsity softball player as well. So definitely had a great year. Let's hear more on Cheyenne.
Just a little bit about Cheyenne Blackwood. Cheyenne decided she wanted to come out for wrestling this year and join the girls wrestling team, which is the first year in its existence. As a sophomore, came in very raw, had some great intangibles such as speed and strength, and was looking for a contact sport. I could tell that that's something that she was interested in. Through the year, she just got better and better as her technique started to increase. We started to see some great results from her, not just at regionals where she placed second place, but all through the year she was competing really well. At the state tournament this year, she is Valley Center High School's first girls state placer, and very successful in terms of just being able to get in there and be gritty. Had a lot of mental toughness. I look forward to Cheyenne next year and years to come, and look forward to having her compete for a state championship next year.
Cheyenne is a hard worker both on the volleyball court and in the classroom. On the court, she utilizes her natural strength along with her hard work to dominate on the front row. She has greatly improved this year as a sophomore in her blocking and hitting abilities. She was also a student of the game, always asking for strategies to make herself and the team better. Another aspect that Cheyenne brings is her leadership abilities, which she has shown on the court, in the classroom, and also in community service activities. She is a natural leader, and with the hard work, makes her a quality athlete.
The next award goes to the Junior Standout of the Year. The nominees are:
The nominees for Junior of the Year are Gabe Phillips, football, basketball, band; Heidi Lang, dance, drama, choir; Alex Asmussen, cross country, track, band; Morgan Blanton, dance; Eli Isaacs, boys basketball, tennis; Elias Craig, wrestling; Jalea Hottie, cross country and track; Kylee Keenan, volleyball.
And the winner of the Junior of the Year is Gabe Phillips. Gabe was a standout all-leaguer in both football and basketball. He's also on my student leadership team and does a great job leading on the court, on the field, and in the classroom. Let's hear from his coaches.
I want to congratulate Gabe Phillips on being selected as the Junior of the Year. I'm so proud of Gabe for getting involved in multiple sports, setting a great example in the weight room with his work ethic, and most importantly, his efforts in the classroom and his character on and off the field. Congratulations, Gabe.
The next award is called the Unsung Hero of the Year Award. This award goes to someone that may not be in the spotlight. People don't see what they're doing. They're kind of behind the scenes, but they are crucial to the success of the program they're involved. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Nominees for Unsung Hero of the Year are Sophia McNeil, drama, choir; Clayton Erstein, boys soccer; Dominic Santiago, Hornet Studios, tennis; AJ Hansen, drama; Leah Groves, volleyball, softball; Ray Flora, football, boys basketball; Riley Ranzau, cross country, basketball; Tegan Horning, cross country, track, and band; and Robbie Krager, cross country, track.
And the winner of the Unsung Hero of the Year Award goes to Sophia McNeil. Mrs. Upton-Tyner is going to tell us why Sophia is so awesome.
Sophia McNeil is one of the kindest, sweetest, most empathetic students that I've had. I love how she reaches out to other students to make sure that they are cared for. She's optimistic and finds joy in the everyday. My favorite memories of Sophia have to be her portrayal of Scuttle in The Little Mermaid this fall. I love how she started, trying to find the right characterization, and by the end she'd created this lovable, energetic character that I hadn't really seen in any other productions. My favorite memory of Sophia would have to be this past thespian conference this past January, when she received an excellence in her acting, which none of my other students have done yet. And getting the envelope and feeling the medal and opening up feeling the weight of the medal and opening up the envelope and seeing her name and knowing that everything that she's done in her acting had paid off, and she won this recognition, well deserved. Sophia, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished. I'm excited for your future, and so grateful that you've been with us for the past 4 years.
Sophia, congratulations on your award, Unsung Hero of the Year. Very fitting. You've always been able to pull off any character on stage, not just through your acting, but through your singing as well. Through your different styles and changes, your personality, you've always been able to bring everything to life through different characters. And it has been a really big strength of yours that we really count on. I also know that not many people know the story of you being selected at Hornet Highlights, and you had a solo that could have been just as easily put in, and you chose to be in your groups and your duets instead, because it meant more to you to be able to be with your friends and to really be a part of that instead of a solo. And that was absolutely key this year. Your solos have always been great, but the duet and the small group, really, you're able to carry that load. And once again, it really did prove to be worthwhile for you, your character, and your life on stage. Congratulations.
Now it's time to take a look at the comeback of the year. This award goes to someone who's faced adversity over the last year. Could be an injury or other personal issues, but it's somebody that's had to overcome adversity and become successful through this past year. The nominees are.
The nominees for Comeback of the Year are Cassie Kinneberg, basketball, tennis. Kyler Meyer, football, track. Parker Francis, cross country, track. Tony Caldwell, football, wrestling. Katie Rice, cheerleading. And Matt Patterson, cheerleading.
And the winner is Cassie Kinneberg. Cassie suffered a season-ending knee injury during her junior year of basketball and was able to battle back and have a great senior all-league year. Let's hear from Coach Preheim on it.
I've been blessed to know Cassie for a long time. I was blessed to be able to teach her in middle school, and then the ability to coach her for 4 years has been absolutely one of the joys of my professional career. She brings so much to a basketball team, but last year when she got hurt, you could just see our stats fall apart. Offensively, we couldn't score. Defensively, we couldn't stop teams as efficiently. When she's in there, she just gives us that foundation that everything else is built on. But more important than that, when she got hurt, we lost something in our locker room. And it was so great this year to have her in the summer. She helped coach our younger kids. Then when tryouts started in November, she was ready to go. And our locker room was better. Our skill set was better. Our team was better. Everything was better because of her. I'm so proud of what she accomplished this year, and I know she's going to go on to bigger and better things. Congratulations, Cassie.
This next award is titled Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. This goes to the athlete who was a bit unknown in the public's eyes going into this year or this season that they competed in. But when the season was over, their opponents knew him well, and the fans knew him well. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Nominees for Breakthrough Athlete of the Year are Quentin Kirk, football, wrestling. Marion Pons, football, basketball, track. Gabe Phillips, football, basketball. Madison Moses, cross country, track. And Alex Asmussen, cross country and track.
And the winner with his second award of the day is Gabe Phillips. Let's hear from Coach LeCure and Coach Unruh on Gabe's stellar seasons.
Gabe Phillips' breakout season on the basketball court and football field comes as no surprise to those of us who've had the opportunity to work with him over the last several years. Gabe is a physical talent. He's got size, speed, strength. But what really separates Gabe is his willingness to outwork his opposition. He is often the first guy in the weight room, completing every set, every rep. Then he goes and hits the gym floor, and he's the kind of guy that you got to run off the gym floor before you leave the facility for the day. So that manifested itself in the football field in a receiver with quality hands, an exceptional ability to break tackles, and a willingness to block when the ball wasn't in his hands for his teammates. He was a all-league performer in just his first year of high school football, and we're looking forward to having Gabe begin his senior year.
He did have some adversity this season. The next game that he played, he would come out and do big things. So proud of Gabe and excited for his senior season next year.
Next, we honor the single performance of the year. Some of our nominees played in a specific game or match, and others in a specific performance, such as The Little Mermaid. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Individual Performance of the Year are Tony Caldwell, State Wrestling Championship. Jacob Byrne, 7 3-pointers versus Goddard. Colton Brillhart, Musical Performance, The Little Mermaid. Mallory Feather, 4th place, Regional Tennis. And Cheyenne Blackwood, 5th at State Wrestling.
And the winner of the Individual Performance of the Year goes to Tony Caldwell. Tony wins his second award of the day. We've heard a lot about him, but here's a little more.
Hey, congratulations, Tony, on winning the Individual Performance of the Year award. Well-deserved. State championships are hard to win, and your name will be forever etched on the wall in Valley Center wrestling history.
Now we look at the Individual Team Performance of the Year. Again, this could be a sports team or one of our performing arts programs. And the nominees are?
Nominees for Team Performance of the Year are boys basketball, postseason win over number 3 Eisenhower. Football, 10-plus year losing streak snapped to Goddard. Choir drama, musical performance The Little Mermaid. Choir, Hornet highlights 25th anniversary show. And girls basketball, seniors' first win over Goddard.
And the winner is the boys basketball team's upset over the number 3 seed at the postseason tournament. The Hornets were in a very stacked sub-state, fell to the 14 seed even with 9 wins, and they went into Eisenhower and took them down. It was the biggest upset of the postseason. Coach Unruh takes us through the win.
All right, sub-state basketball. Number 3, Goddard Eisenhower versus number 14, Valley Center. This is the third time we played them and just played them at their place and lost by 15. We come out, hang tough early, take a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter, get a huge bucket from Gabe late, and some great defensive plays down the stretch. And here on this backdoor bucket to take a 2-point lead, we hit some clutch free throws and then get a stop at the end with Vincent missing that shot. And what a great celebration. First playoff victory in 18 years for our program. So proud of these guys for what they accomplished this season. And, just looking forward to, what these guys go on and accomplish in their personal lives.
Let's now look at the top highlights of the year. The nominees are.
And the nominees for Play of the Year are Braden Gray, dunk versus Goddard. Mason Burns, buzzer beater versus Ark City. Quentin Kirk, pick 6 versus Goddard. Hunter Sharp, punt return for TD versus Andover.
And the winner is Mason Burns, buzzer beater win over Ark City in basketball. Let's take a look at another analysis from Coach Ty Unruh.
So senior night, 51-all, 12 seconds left. Eli's up top with the ball. We're holding for the last shot. 2 guys I want to point out here in the corner. We've got Mason Burns, and then we've got senior Josh Dessenberger getting ready to come up and set a ball screen. What we want here is just a screen roll and kind of see what happens. Once again, we want to take the last shot. You're going to see Josh roll to the bucket. Eli comes off this screen, and there's Mason lifting behind the ball screen. Mason's guy actually leaves him to go guard Josh. Eli makes the right play, hits Mason, nothing but net, and you can see our bench celebrate, and you can see all the fans go crazy. One of the biggest shots in Valley Center basketball history, and a big win on senior night.
Our next award goes to the Student Manager of the Year. These are the men and women that put in a ton of work and hours to help our teams be successful without much recognition. The nominees are.
Nominees for Student Manager of the Year: Kylee Crum, cross country. Kaleo Vincent, football, basketball, baseball. Sophie Gertz, boys soccer. And Alexis Driscoll, drama and choir.
And the winner is Kaleo Vincent. Kaleo was my manager when I coached football my last couple years, and she is second to none. Let's hear from the other head coaches that had her as their manager.
I want to congratulate Kaleo Vincent on being selected as Student Manager of the Year. So deserving of this award. I recruited her 2 years ago to be our basketball manager, and sometimes I think it would have been easier just to give her a set of keys to the gym. She was a part of the team. She cared about each team member, and her teammates cared about her. Really look forward to everything that she's going to achieve as she leaves Valley Center and goes on to do big things.
Congratulations, Kaleo, on winning Student Manager of the Year. You've earned it. In all my career, you're one of the best managers that I've been around. I'm looking forward to seeing what you accomplish next.
Kaleo Vincent was so much more than a student manager. She was a servant leader in a student manager's role. As a student manager, she didn't get the compensation that the coaches had for being at practice and games. She didn't get the payoff of playing in games that players get. Her sole role for being on the football field, baseball field, basketball court, wherever you would find her, was to serve others' needs, to fulfill that desire in her heart to serve others. She's irreplaceable. What she did was an art form, and we're going to miss Kaleo next year.
This next award, hopefully we will never have to have again, but it's the most missed spring performance, either athletically or within our performing arts program. The top 8 nominees of a very large group of nominees are.
And the nominees for spring sports most missed performer are Allie Burke, track and field, Gavin Adams, baseball, Mallory Feather, softball, Vanessa Aguilar, girls soccer, Donnie Rowson, boys tennis, Mason Ham, boys golf, Caroline Tipton, girls swimming.
And the winner of the most missed spring performance goes to Allie Burke. Allie was really working hard this offseason to get ready for track and field and her pole vault and sprinting, and she was slated to be one of the tops in the state, if not the top pole vaulter. And I knew she put a lot of time in on her own, hard work. So let's see what Coach Unruh has to say about her.
But look on the inside, that's Allie Burke of Valley Center. Allie Burke of Valley Center.
Now quickly, Redland Burke. Burke on the inside.
Hey Al, congratulations on winning this award. Your current and former track coaches are so incredibly proud of what you've been able to accomplish as part of the Valley Center track and field team. Although it's kind of a bittersweet award, it shows how I, along with your peers, believe that you had a potential for a state title this season. I know you're going to continue to work hard in your off season, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish at Baker. You are so deserving of this. Congratulations, Allie.
This next award recognizes a standout student fan of the year. We had such great student sections this year at many of our events. Valley Center always supports no matter if the team's winning or losing, and we had a great group of senior leaders this year in our student section. So let's take a look at the top 6 nominees.
The nominees for Student Fan of the Year are Ashlyn Lofgren, Kobe Kiyamani, Darren Wynn, Kobe Gresham, Wyatt Redburn, and Abby Wolf.
And the winner is Darren Wynn. I can definitely say Darren is a great advocate for our teams. We definitely need more people with his passion for Hornet athletics. Let's hear from Coach Unruh on what Darren meant to the success of his basketball program.
I want to congratulate our Student Fan of the Year, Darren Wynn. Nobody dislikes our rival more than Darren. The tweets, the energy in the student section, and the hand actions. Congrats, Darren.
The next award goes to the student with the most Hornet spirit. This could have been a pep band member, a fan, a cheerleader, dance team member, etc. Really anybody that really exemplifies showing that Hornet spirit. This year's nominees happen to be all cheerleaders and dance team members. So let's take a look.
And the nominees for Most Outstanding Spirit Award are Mallory Feather, cheerleading, Shaylee White, dance, Madison Morissette, cheerleading, Matthew Patterson, cheerleading, Grant Hawkins, dance, and Morgan Blanton, dance.
And the winner is Madison Morissette. Madison was an office aide for me this past year, and I learned more than ever that she is very much a diehard Hornet and has a lot of spirit. So let's hear from Coach Gillig about Madison.
Congratulations, Madison. You truly deserve this recognition. Your commitment and passion for school spirit and excellence was demonstrated by your hard work and encouragement to others during practices, games, and competitions. I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to see your continued success. I wish you the best of luck, and I will miss you so much.
This next award goes to the individual that goes above and beyond to be a servant leader. The nominees are.
The nominees for Servant Leadership Award are Kaleo Vincent, football, basketball, baseball, and band. Parker Francis, cross country. Alex Barber, tennis, basketball, baseball, band, drama, and choir. Madison Morissette, cheerleading. Samantha Gillig, drama. Ray Flora, football, basketball. Riley Ranzow, cross country, basketball. Tegan Horning, cross country, track, band. Robbie Krager, cross country, track. And Jalea Hottie, cross country and track.
And the winner with their third award today is Kaleo Vincent. Kaleo, as you know, served as a manager for 3 sports, but she went above and beyond to serve those on her teams. Let's hear from her coaches again.
I want to congratulate Kaleo Vincent on the Servant Leadership Award. You know, Kaleo didn't care about recognition. All she cared about was helping others. She is so deserving of this award, and you know, to see her leave this year, it's going to leave a hole in 3 sports, and she's got some tough shoes to fill. So congratulations, Kaleo. We're going to miss you.
The next award goes to the Actor of the Year. Mrs. Upton Tyner was hesitant to let me do this award because she's so stressed that every part of a production is valuable and important and crucial, but yet I still pushed her to have this award, and so here we are. Here are the nominees.
And the nominees for Actor of the Year are Colton Brillhart, Sebastian, The Little Mermaid. Jack Ward, King Triton, The Little Mermaid. Tyler Truman, Chef Louie, The Little Mermaid. Gabe Sharvett, Eric, The Little Mermaid. Asher Lefto, Announcer, Whodunit. Quinn Sears, Drake, Dad. Tyler Truman, Brendan and Mr. Hogue. Jack Ward, Romeo. Juliet and This Guy Romeo. Gabe Sharvett, Prince. Actor 2, The Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
And the winner is Colton Brillhart. Colton is another member of the student leadership team, and he does a great job of leading in every capacity he's a part of, but particularly within our performing arts programs. He's second to none and just does a great job. Mrs. Upton Tyner had this to say on Colton.
Colton Brillhart. Every time he steps out onto the stage, you cannot look anywhere else. He just has it. That's just where your eye goes. He brings an energy. He brings a light. He's obviously uber talented and just a joy to be around and just so wonderful to have on stage. My favorite memory of Colton, I might get in trouble for this, when we had the auditions for The Little Mermaid, everyone came in and did really solid. And we were missing a Sebastian. And Eric, who's the lead and who's, the leading man, he was kind of easy. What we needed was somebody who would bring the joy and bring the energy to the show, and nobody quite had done that for us. And so I told all the guys that, we had called back, I said, okay, Eric is good, but we need a Sebastian. We need somebody who can carry this show. And he came in, he was the first one who did the callback for the Sebastian role, and he nailed it. And we were kind of like, okay, well, everybody else, do your best, but we got him. So Colton, you are so wonderful and special, and your faith inspires me, and you inspire me, and I'm so excited to see where you're going in the future. You bring joy with you, and I hope you continue to do that. Thank you for everything you've done for our department.
This next award is for Actress of the Year. Again, a highly talented group of nominees. Let's take a look.
The nominees for Actress of the Year are Chelsea John, Ariel, The Little Mermaid. Haven Massey, Ursula, The Little Mermaid. Sophia McNeil, Scuttle, The Little Mermaid. Michaela Lake, Juliet, Juliet and This Guy Romeo. Catherine Carlson, Lady Capulet, Juliet and This Guy Romeo. Caroline Tipton, Narrator 1, The Brothers Grimm. Heidi Lang, Narrator 2, The Brothers Grimm. Shaylee White, Actor 1, Cinderella, The Brothers Grimm. Samantha Gillig, Jasmine, The Staggering Heartbreak of Jasmine Merriweather, and Riley Slusher, Mom, Ms. Sneed, Scientist, The Staggering Heartbreak of Jasmine Merriweather.
And the winner is Haven Massey. Haven is so talented, despite the genes that she got from her dad. I'm just kidding, Bobby. Let's see what Megan has to say about Haven.
Haven Massey is the definition of theater kid. She came in with a love of theater, having performed a lot before she even came into our program. She is passionate for storytelling. She is passionate for theater, and her leadership and her advocacy for our programs has just been wonderful. My favorite memory of Haven was actually in this past fall when we did The Little Mermaid and she was in the role of Ursula. I thought she did a fantastic job, but at some point in the rehearsal process, you know, she's a perfectionist, and she's a perfectionist not because she needs to be perfect, but because she wants it to be the very best for the audience. And so she was kind of getting in her own way. And so at one of the rehearsals, I said, okay, we're going to do something completely different. I just want you to have fun. Try it like this. And she did. And it was so funny. But the part that I remember is just seeing her light up, and the joy that she found in those moments was just contagious. And her love of theater and her love of storytelling just came through in all those moments. And every time she's on stage, you see how much this means to her. And it's just been so wonderful. Haven, you are an inspiration to me. You're an inspiration to so many. And I hope that you continue to tell stories and to do theater, because every time you're on stage, we see your love of it. And we are so thankful and grateful.
We now look to recognize the top female singer in Mr. McCormick's choir program. We have 4 great nominees. Take a look.
And the nominees for Most Outstanding Female Singer are Chelsea John, Haven Massey, Sophia McNeil, and Zoe Schmidt.
And the winner of the top female singer is Chelsea John. Chelsea has just such an awesome voice, will be greatly missed in our performing arts programs. Let's hear from Mr. McCormick on Chelsea.
Chelsea, congratulations on being selected Female Vocalist of the Year. A fantastic award. Couldn't be more fitting. It's been great to see you grow as a performer from your freshman year on. You've always had talent, but particularly in the last couple of years, your work that you've put in has really been able to perfect that talent. You've always been really open to sharing your gift with the community and with others, and you became a wonderful leader vocally for our groups this year. So congratulations on this outstanding award.
And now the other side of that, the top male singer. We have 3 nominees today.
The nominees for Most Outstanding Male Singer are Colton Brillhart, Gabe Sharvett, and Sheridan Peterson.
And the winner for the second time today is Colton Brillhart. Take a look.
Colton, congratulations being selected Outstanding Male Vocalist of the Year. Quite an honor, particularly this fall when you were ready for the auditions for the musical. There's not a single role you couldn't have performed. The flexibility of your voice, the stylistic changes that you can do have been really, really great additions for us. We could always count on it. You always had a good tenor voice, but you really developed your lower range as well. And being able to change your styles this year made you a really flexible performer. Really appreciate the effort and leadership you've always shown, and always appreciated that you are always willing to share the gifts that you have with your community. Congratulations on this great achievement.
Our next 2 awards go to our top male band performer and top female band performer. We have a ton of nominees, which just is a testimony to how strong our program is and the talent that we have within it. So let's take a look at the top male nominees.
And the nominees for Most Outstanding Male Band Performer are Bodie Sad, alto saxophone, Chase Miller, trombone, Danny Hammond, percussion, George Wallman, tuba, Josh Dessenberger, alto saxophone, Trip Waters, percussion, and Timothy McHatton, trumpet.
And the winner of the top male band performer of the year goes to Trip Waters. Trip is an absolute stud. He even lets me during pep rallies hit the drum a little bit, despite how bad I am. So let's see what Mrs. Jolly has to say about him.
Trip, congratulations on being nominated as this year's top male band performer. You are definitely very deserving of this award. You really have always shown a great deal of potential, but the one thing that's always impressed me about you is how seriously you took everything that we were trying to teach you and you tried to apply it. You've always been extremely coachable, and you've always tried to improve yourself and improve your playing every single day. And that's all we can really ask all of our band students for. It's been a joy to watch you grow up. I'm going to really look forward to seeing what you can do in the future and how far you continue to take your musical skills and your musical abilities. So congratulations. Thank you so much for everything you've done for our program. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your dedication. All the best.
And now for our female band performer of the year. The nominees are:
The nominees for Most Outstanding Female Band Performer are Leanne May, trumpet; Lindsay Isham, flute; Cleo Vincent, French horn; Tegan Horning, flute; Gwen Lockhart, trumpet; Caroline Norman, flute and color guard; Melissa Lay, clarinet; and Ella Wishman, percussion.
And the winner of the top female band performer of the year goes to Caroline Norman. Caroline is another stud, and she's not only great at the flute, but she's one of our leaders in color guard during marching season. Let's hear from Miss Jolly on Caroline.
Caroline, congratulations on being chosen as this year's top female band performer. Your energy, enthusiasm, and commitment to our program make you such a deserving candidate for this. It's been so fun to watch you grow over the last 4 years, not only watching your leadership skills grow and develop, but also watching your own skills and talents as a color guard performer develop. You've just blossomed into this energetic and creative young woman, and I'm so proud of you. I remember when you came to us, I think it was in 6th grade, because I think you moved in from Mays, and you were playing flute, and I just remember thinking that you were such a sweet personality and really hoping that you would stay with the band program all these years, and you have. So thank you so much for your time and your dedication and your commitment. I can't wait to see what your future holds. I know it holds so many bright things. So congratulations again, Caroline.
Our final award was not part of the voting process because it is very black and white who wins it. Every year I do a breakdown of the activities, clubs, sports that all of our students at the high school are involved in, and try to connect those that are not involved in a sport or activity or club with one that they're interested in. Through that process, we find out who's the most involved, and this year I wanted to recognize that person as the most involved student at Valley Center High School. This student was involved in tennis, basketball, baseball, choir, drama, as well as a number of clubs. She is a student of high character who excels in the classroom and outside. She is what I would call the definition of a servant leader, and we will definitely miss her next year in her leadership within all these programs she's involved. The winner of our Most Involved Student award goes to Alex Barber. As you can see, Alex is involved in a number of different activities and just is a great leader in our building. Let's listen to a couple of her sponsors on what they have to say about her.
Hi, Alex. Congratulations. You certainly deserve this award. Your contributions to our internship program with our special needs students, as well as at the United Methodist Open Door, is only a sneak peek as to what is to come for the rest of the world. Thank you for all you've done, and I look forward to seeing what is to come in your future.
When Alex was a freshman, I encouraged her to audition for the spring play. I know that she was surprised and couldn't quite understand why I had asked her to do that, but she had showed a curiosity and a spunk that the role really required. That curiosity and spunk has been evident throughout her last 4 years at Valley Center High School, and the drama department has benefited from those qualities. Whether it was on stage or backstage, I loved taking her to the Thespian Festival because she wanted to attend all kinds of different workshops. She would go alone if she had to because she was just so curious and wanted to know all of these different things. She is such a positive person, and what has become even more evident these last several years is her desire to serve others. Alex, it has been an absolute joy to have you in the department. I wish you all the best, and congratulations on this recognition. How wonderful for you to be recognized in this way.
Alex, we are so excited that you have won this award. I know as being one of the sponsors of NHS that you have been such an important addition to our group. Whenever we would send out a message and need help with the coat and hoodie drive, or we were going to have a bake sale, or we needed someone to stand and hand out programs, you were always one of the first people to respond back and say, hey, I'll help. What can I do? You have a caring heart and you are so helpful, and I just know that you're going to do great things. Congratulations.
Our final award on the night goes to a coach or sponsor who exemplifies the highest character, but also does a great job of teaching it on his or her team or program. The coach or sponsor must be transformational and treat every member of their team with the utmost respect and treat them like they're their own child. This year's winner incorporates a character development program into every practice and every event that they go to. She models great character as well as teaches it on a daily basis, both on her teams and in the classroom. This year's Character Coach Award goes to Amber Russell. Coach Russell has a number of athletes that she's impacted over her lives. So we just reached out to a few of them and got some of their takes on how she is transformational in her coaching.
Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Wedekine. I ran for Coach Russell about 7 years ago when I was a student at Valley Center High School. I really enjoyed my experience working with Coach Russell. She always encouraged and developed a positive team atmosphere, which allowed my teammates and I to enjoy practice and work hard without feeling pressure to perform at a level that was unrealistic for our abilities. One thing that I also appreciated about Coach Russell was that she not only cared about our athletic performances, but she also cared about our personal development. Anyways, I just wanted to say congratulations to Coach Russell. You earned it.
I would say Coach Russell is one of the best teachers and coaches I have ever had. She made a huge impact on my life, from teaching me how to be a good teammate to teaching me how to be an even better person.
The other thing that I always remember is Miss Russell was always checking in on me. She would text me, ask me how I'm feeling. If I had a rough practice or just a bad day, wasn't in a good headspace that day, she was always checking in with me, sending me encouragement and Bible verses, and really being there. Besides just at the practices, she was there outside of practice too, which was so inspiring.
When I think of a coach or a teacher or a person that I aspired to be like, Coach Russell is one of them, and I'm very thankful to have had her in my life. She was always just encouraging and dependable and very humble, and she's someone that helps me through a lot of stuff. Even to this day, she'll reach out and ask how life is going, and for that I'm very thankful. I wish everyone could experience just the impact that she can have. She took acquaintances and made them a family, and that's very evident in the culture that she has created with cross country and with track.
Coach Russell is still one of the role models that I think back to this very day. She consistently set very high expectations for us, but would always coach us and help us to reach our goals. Not only is she an awesome person, but a tremendous coach. I miss seeing her.
Coach Russell is one of the most influential people in my life. She's easily my biggest role model, and she taught me that having a relationship with Jesus is the most important part of my life. That's not an easy thing to put through a teenager's head, but she shows his love every day. I've had tons of coaches, but I've never met one who makes an impact on their athletes quite like Coach Russell does continuously. She genuinely cares about her athletes. Genuinely. The amount of time she's had to listen to me cry about who knows what, it's a miracle that she sticks around. I'm so thankful to have Coach Russell in my life, and if I can turn out to be half the woman that she is, I'll be doing pretty well.
Coach Russell has shown me how to push through challenges and overcome hard times, and that we have to believe in ourselves and know we are bigger than our struggles. Russell is always there for me and always makes sure I'm okay, and she's always willing to help anyone that needs it. She gives us the best advice and is constantly looking out for us. I'm so grateful for it.
My name is Lee Owens, and I decided to use an acrostic poem to describe Coach Amber's personal traits and the traits that she passes on to the students at Valley Center. Compassionate, organized, ambitious, courageous, humble, respectful, unselfish, sincere, supportive, enthusiastic, loyal, and loving. Coach Russell says it's always a great day to be a Hornet, and Coach Russell is a great Hornet.
Hey Russell, it's your favorite runner, Mike Tricali. I want to tell you some of the things that you taught me during cross country that have helped me in my real life. Is that a lot of the physical things we do in cross country transition into teachings in real life, such as finishing through. On a lot of our runs, you would always yell at us to finish through, don't stop before. That transitions into real life by having either a goal or a desired thing that you want to have done. Never just reach it and then be satisfied with it. Always finish through and always put forth your best effort to be more than what's expected. So, thank you.
Coach Russell has had a major impact on my life and who I am today. Through 4 years of cross country and 2 years of track, this is probably some of the best years of high school, best years I've had in my life. Just the fun times we've always had. She always came to practice with a smile on her face, saying it's great to be a Hornet. And she always comes there to motivate you, and she just wanted the best out of you. She would always believe in you and always wanted you to believe in yourself too. That was probably the biggest thing. She was basically just like a second mom, basically. You could always go to her for life advice or just need help or anything. She'd always be there. I truly believe that without her impact, that I would not be where I am today.
Miss Russell has one of the biggest impacts in my life. She pushes me to better myself in school, sports, but most importantly, as a person. When we don't believe in ourselves, Miss Russell does. When I first started out with cross country, I really wasn't too sure about it, but she creates such a welcoming environment for everyone and challenges us every day to improve. I'm really thankful and blessed to be able to have such an amazing coach who cares so much about her students and her athletes. My favorite memory would probably have to be when I just finished a really long race that I didn't think I could finish, and she told me I was capable of so much more. It really gave me hope. Thank you, Russell.
And I've made a lot of friends on the track team with the culture that we have, and I think that belongs to you too. Thank you.
First thing I would want to say about Russell is that, and it's apparent when you get to meet her, within the first couple of minutes, is that she cares about everyone, and to the point where she knows everyone's individual needs. She knows everyone on a personal level. If somebody's having a hard time with something, she knows how to connect with that person and really help them out in the way that they need to be helped out. She really creates this family atmosphere on the team. Everybody feels so comfortable around her, telling her things that, they wouldn't really feel comfortable telling a lot of people, but they really do with Russell because she's such an inviting person that really does care. And what I've learned from her over the years, from being a runner under her when I was in high school to also now getting to coach with her, I've learned to be a lot more of an empathetic person, looking at things from a more positive light. So that way I know that, maybe I'm thinking about something negatively, but she's got a positive twist on it that I really need to be thinking about that I really wasn't. And she just really has this gravitating energy that everyone really seems to love about her. So her impact is not unnoticed, and we really do appreciate you, Russell, for everything that you do.
Hello, boss. You have taught me so much about life, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. Some things you've taught me about character are to continually invest in the lives of people, with love and passion for each other. You've also taught me that I may not be able to change the world, but I can change the world for one person if I just continue to work at things. Thank you so much for all you've done for me, with all the love in the world.
Have a good one, boss. In high school, Coach Russell played a huge role
in setting the foundation on who I wanted to be as a person, as an athlete, as a student. And she was that person that you could confide in, be completely serious with, but then also flip the switch and play a joke or just mess around with. Just being around such a genuine and selfless person that like put so much into building deep, meaningful relationships is something that I wanted to take away. And I knew that being around her for 4 years. And Russell, so if you see this, I just want to say thank you, and just know that that will never be enough to repay what you taught me.
She was always talking about just being the best person that you can be and just always living up to what you know you can. And she's always lived by that motto to just be who you are and don't let anyone put you down, and just be the best version of yourself and always be out there to help others.
Hey Coach Russell, when asked the question what impact you've had on me, one thing comes to mind: role model. From the very first time I met you when I was in 7th grade, and you ran the 3-mile interurban route with me, all the way to this very day, you have been someone that I have aspired to be like. So it was of no surprise in college when I finally realized that I wanted to be a PE teacher and coach just like you. Why wouldn't I want to be just like the woman who taught me so much about how to be a person of character? I know that I not only speak for myself, but I speak for all the athletes that you've coached, that it has truly been an honor to be coached and taught by someone like you. You take the time to get to know each and every one of your athletes. You make each one of us feel important, and you make each one of us feel special on the team. You take the time to get to know our injuries, even if it means coming up with crazy ways to tape our legs, and you know how to do what is best for each one of us at all times. Now, if you would have asked me the same question that day in track my sophomore year, when you told me I couldn't run any more 400s that day, I probably would have told you that you didn't know what you were doing. But looking back, I know that I am truly honored and blessed to have been coached by someone who cares so much about each one of their athletes. I am not surprised that you are up for this award or that you are being given this award, because I know that you truly deserve it. I am so honored and so blessed to be able to call you Coach Russell, my teacher, my coach, my mentor, and my friend. I am so proud of you, and you truly deserve this.
Now that's the end of the Hornet Awards show, and I want to wrap up things by saying a few thank yous. First, I want to thank Amanda Jolly for all her hard work and dedication to our band program. Our program would not be in the position it is today without your impact. Amanda is still going to be in the district teaching choir at West Elementary, so we know we'll still be drawing on her expertise as we move forward. But before we go, we have a few words from her colleagues at Valley Center High School. Take a look.
Hey Amanda, just wanted to say congratulations on the new adventure in life. We're sure going to miss you around the Performing Arts Hallway, especially the kids. That's going to be a tough one for us, but I'm really, really excited that you're still going to be with us, not in our building, but within our community, within our schools, and look forward to seeing what you do over the next couple of years. We're going to miss you.
Ms. Jolly, it's going to be sad to see you go, leave our performing arts group here from the high school, but I know you're kind of excited about the new challenges that await you. Real happy for you and your family. So glad to get to know you all so well. Since you're staying in the district, we look forward to still be able to see you at in-services and do lunches and things. I know the kids are going to miss you. You've done such a great job. I have a lot of respect for you, and I look forward to us staying in tune. But we will certainly hate to have you gone from our group. But best wishes. Bye.
Hey, Amanda. This is Jeanne, obviously. This is probably the video that I never really wanted to make, at least not this way. But anyway, it's obvious that we got a lot of things that we could say to one another, and you and I have, been through an awful lot for the last several years. I remember when Mike left, Mike Mapp, that I said that he was the right person at the right place and the right time. And I don't know if this is really any different when you came on. You brought a lot to the program, obviously. Great musician. Done some incredible things on the podium, and really settled into doing some good things on the field as well. You know the kids are going to miss you. Obviously, I'm going to miss you a lot. You and I have been through a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of good times and bad, and shared a lot of laughter, and yeah, even tears too. We can't really say that we didn't agree all the time, because we had our times of butting heads, and there was actually times where there was days that you and I really didn't want to talk to one another. But when everything was come to shove, and even if we had different ways of getting to get through to the kids, we still had the same goals and the same motives, and I think in a way that was actually kind of a good thing. It's sort of like contrasting one another, and I think we did that. But you once told me that you flattered me with the fact that you learned a lot from me. Well, I could say that so much in return as well, that as much as you may have learned from me, I learned just as much from you. When you work with somebody like we have, and you work as close as we do, it goes far beyond just being professional colleagues. We've become very, very good friends, and very much family. You, Nick, Henry, your mom and dad, and of course Abby is like an extended part of our family here, and that's not ever going to stop. I am grateful that you're still going to be in the district, maybe different, but at least you'll be there. So I just want you to know that you've impacted so many kids over the years, and by so many things to the program. No one's ever going to be able to replace that. I mean, it's just not going to happen, and I'm not sure that's really what we're going to be looking for. So I guess that one in mind, I just want you to know that you're always going to hold that place as part of the program, and in the kids' hearts, parents' hearts, families, and mine. So love you, kiddo. You know that. That's not ever going to change. So we all wish you the best, but I'm at least glad that this is not one of those hard goodbyes. So we'll be seeing you, and I know you'll be there. So take care. Please try to enjoy the time we have, and we'll see you around.
But with that, I want to welcome our new band teacher, Miss Kara Whitaker. Kara comes to us from the best university in the world, Kansas State University. She has her bachelor's degree in music education, and during her time at Kansas State, she was involved in the Pride of Wildcat Marching Band, Orchestra, and the Wind Ensemble, playing the horn. Outside of the regular school year, she is also involved in the Drum Corps and the Blue Knights Drum and Bugle Corps. Miss Whitaker is a member of the Kansas Music Educators Association and has just a really good experience coming to us in music. We are looking forward to having her on board with us. I also want to take a moment to thank Coach Phil Van Horn, our head bowling coach for the inaugural 2 years of our program. He's done a wonderful job getting this program up and running, gaining interest from the student body, and getting them to buy into becoming better bowlers. We can't thank Coach Van Horn enough for his time and energy and effort into this program. At this time, I want to show a little video from Coach Lee Owens, our assistant bowling coach, on Coach Van Horn.
Hi, my name is Mr. Owens, and I just want to thank Coach Van Horn for having the privilege to coach with him the last 2 years. Coach Van Horn was the inaugural bowling coach for Valley Center. The level represents the strong foundation that Coach Van Horn was able to build, not only with me as a coach, but also our athletes that we had in bowling. Coach Van Horn opened the sport of bowling to a lot of kids at Valley Center in a positive way. Not only did he build on their character skills, but also their bowling skills. One of the girls this year said that she didn't know bowling could be that much fun. And that's just a highlight that I'll take this year. And I wish Coach Van Horn all the luck. And we're going to keep the ball rolling with the Valley Center bowling team and hope to see him in the future. Thank you.
Taking over for Coach Van Horn to run our bowling team is Coach Chad Wilmot. And while he is our new bowling coach, he's not new to Hornet country. Chad is a graduate of Valley Center High School and has been here the last year as our math interventionist and also a football coach. So we welcome Chad as he takes over our bowling program. Next, I want to thank Mike Hogan. Many of you know Mike and see him at our sporting events and our different performances within our performing arts program, taking pictures free of charge and providing those to parents and to the athletic and activities department. He just comes to many events on his own dime and just provides this priceless gift to our stakeholders. So I just want to thank Mike for all you do and appreciate you taking the time and energy to give that gift to all of us. Another huge thank you, and this is probably the most important one of all, to Stephanie Gillig. Again, she was voted nation's #1 athletic administrative assistant. That's like the 8th year in a row, I think. But as you all know, Stephanie is the heart and soul of our athletic and activities department. And she just runs the show here and does such a phenomenal job. And we couldn't have had this video without her. So thank you, Stephanie, for all your hard work. And just some few other credits for the making of this video today. All the head coaches and some of our assistant coaches and some of our teachers all contributed videos and quotes for the slides. Like I said, Stephanie Gillig, Mike McCormick, Gavin Cavella in the Performing Arts Department provided a lot of help. Gavin also helping with the Hornet Studios side, and Ty Unrau, who provided voiceovers for us and also a number of video clips. Caitlin Unrau, who also provided voiceover and video clips. Amanda Jolly and Jan Verboom for all their help with the performing arts slides and videos. Hornet Studios crew, as always, doing great work for us and all the footage that we stole from them. Mike Hogan, again, for his pictures, and Craig Scribner, who contributed football highlights for this video. We had many more that contributed, but I just wanted to highlight a few there. Now reached the end of our 2020 Athletic and Activities Awards show. I could not be more proud of our staff and students for all their accomplishments this year. We just have such a great group. I wish we could have had our spring, but at least we had a chance to recognize some of those today. I want to thank all the parents for all your support in each of our programs. Without you, this would not be possible. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Again, thank you to all those that contributed to it to help make this happen. And we'll get this recording up as soon as possible so you can go back to the parts that are of interest to you. Thank you. Have a good night. Go Hornets.